Getting started in 10 minutes. Toss any links into Discord. Discord. https Discord GG Beignet Tridix 8.
Well, hello, hello. How you doing tonight? My name is Waldo, and I am here to read the news and feel the
Hi.
politics with you. Hi, KVP. How you doing? My hair's all silly. Why is my hair all poofy? Look ridiculous. I'd hate to look ridiculous. Um, so, how you doing? How is everybody? Is anything going on? Anything earth-shattering? Anything important?
Super.
Anything weird? Anything um, happening in the news today? I haven't looked at any of the politics all day, so I don't know what's going to happen. I wonder if there's anything at all going on
So much news to feel.
in the news. We're going to turn that. This would have been funnier if I could have clicked on it quickly, but I can't. Nope. I suck at this. I should have had this ready to go. Oh my God. What is that? There it is, folks. We've done it. I don't know what we've done. What have we done? The Colorado Supreme Court bans Trump from states' ballots under Constitution's insurrection clause. So, we talked about this for the past couple of weeks. About 3 weeks ago, the Colorado court decided no on blocking him. So they said they was it was like 3-4 or 3 to it was 4-3 or something like that, and they said no, he's not an officer of the state, which is weird and that's stupid because he sits in an office, the office of the presidency. That makes sense. But no, they have decided that that isn't that's what they decided like a week ago. Then what happened after that? So they appealed it and it came up again today. And yesterday, late yesterday, they decided that yes, he did in fact do an insurrection, and that prevents him from being on their actual ballot, which is a weird thing. Hang on, I'm posting my stream up in here. Uh, Trump off the ballot. What is your opinion? I put that in a. I'm trying to link it so that more people will come and watch and come tell us their opinion. But it'll probably just get me a couple of bots that want to sell me graphic design. That's usually what I get. But maybe someday it will uh, get some viewers. I don't know. Maybe it won't. Maybe it will. So we got him, folks. Drop the balloons. We're excited. We're not that excited. So um, this time they decided, yes, in fact, he is unconstitutionally he is constitutionally not allowed. So let's read what they said. The decision from a court whose justices were all appointed by Democratic governors marks the first time in history that the Section 3 of the 14th Amendment has been used to disqualify a presidential candidate. A majority of the court holds that Trump is disqualified from holding office of president under Section 3 of the 14th Amendment. The court wrote in its 4-3 decision. Because of the insurrection that happened on January 6th. This is from the judges. We do not reach these conclusions lightly. We are mindful of the magnitude and the weight of the question now before us. We are likewise mindful of our solemn duty to apply the law without fear or favor and without being swayed by public reaction and the decisions that the law mandates we reach. That makes sense. I think they got it right this time. I really do. He did lose Colorado by 13, but so it wasn't like he was going to win it anyway. It's not like they stealing electoral votes from him. He lost by 13 in Colorado. There's no chance he was going to win in 24 anyway. That was going to be a winner take all blue state. That makes the Republicans, though, scream and yell about the fact that it is a Democrat state. It's a Democrat state. It's a blue state. They don't like him. So they just choose the people they don't like and they use the law to harm him. That's how Republicans operate. If you hear a Republican saying that, if you hear them saying, well, it's just a blue state that hates Trump and they're going to use the law to hurt him, that's because that's what Republicans do. The people of this court read the 14th Amendment and said, does this apply to Donald Trump? And the answer was yes. So they applied the law. The end. That's how it's supposed to work. That's an originalist argument. A friend of mine named Thomas used to say to me that originalism was a good thing. I think that most Republicans who say they are originalists are just lying. They do what they want, they feel however they feel, and they apply the law however they feel like. And they call it originalism. They can't be trusted. This court in Colorado has looked at the law, looked at the situation, and applied it properly. And applied it the way they decided. And I recognize that they are coming to a decision here. And I think they did a good job. I think this is correct. I think that months ago, I thought he was disqualified because of that 14th Amendment. Republicans don't care. The law is not, to a Republican, the law is not something that is to be measured and applied. It is a system of rules that harms the out-group and protects the in-group. That is what law is for, in their minds, in their heads. That is what it does. Democrats and Joe Biden are the out-group, so we need the law to harm them. And Republicans are the in-group, and we need the law to protect them. That is how they operate. And that is why that goober from Texas made a smart-ass remark, and so did Florida man, what's his name? DeSantis, or Rhonda DeSantis, said that, oh, maybe we should kick Joe Biden off the ballot. For what? Did he break the constitutional law? No. Then you probably shouldn't. But they will complain about exactly that thing because it was done to them. So yeah, they don't have any understanding of what the law actually is supposed to be. Let's go over here and read some more. Let's read some more. Colorado officials say that the issue must be settled by January 5th, the deadline for the state to print its presidential primary ballots. This is why it's going to pop up. What day is it? It's the 20th. That gives us, 11 more days in December and 5 in January. So that makes sense that it needs to be done before then, because the primary ballots he needs to be on. And if he is not eligible to win, he should not be on the ballot. Dozens of lawsuits have been filed nationally to disqualify Trump under Section 3, which was designed to keep former Confederates from returning to the government after the Civil War. Right, that makes sense. You would not want them to return after they fought against the country. Hint, hint, wink, wink, you know what I mean? It bars from office anyone who swore an oath to support the Constitution and then engaged in insurrection and rebellion, which Donald Trump did. So what is going to happen now? The Supreme Court is definitely going to take this up. They have to. They are definitely going to take this up. There's no way that it doesn't. I don't expect a whole bunch of other states to push this. Wouldn't make any sense. If other states suddenly put this out there, one, they don't have anybody suing them, and there's no cases up in the air. But if, for some reason, the Supreme Court decides that he is ineligible, what will happen is a few more states will take him off of their ballot. They will. They absolutely will. If they decide that he is eligible, Colorado is then forced to put him on there. That's the most likely outcome, honestly. I don't like it, but the Supreme Court is filled with Republicans, Catholics, honestly, right now. And they are originalists. And like I said a minute ago, originalism means you do whatever you want and you call it originalism. You do whatever you feel like is correct, is originalism. It's just what they do. It's what they're going to do. It's what they're going to give us. So best case scenario, this goes up to the Supreme Court. They get it, say, oh yeah, he definitely isn't allowed, and then each state can have the right to remove him via the 14th Amendment, and many of them will. They really will. And then what happens? He's not on those ballots. I think actual violence happens. If the Supreme Court comes down and then states start removing him, start removing him, I think he pushes his followers to start invading polling places and built government buildings. I think they start pushing it. I think the Supreme Court being originalist is kind of an oxymoron. The Supreme Court didn't exist or was in the Constitution. Good point. I mean, I think it mentions judges and stuff like that, but it doesn't mention a Supreme Court. Um, so you just feel like there should be a Supreme Court, and so you use originalism to get what you want. It it's just what they feel. Always has been. Always will be. Because politics is all feelings. Nothing else to say about it. It's the truth. Uh, so yeah, I think if the Supreme Court comes down against him in this one, I think lots of violence starts happening, and he has to be arrested because he will start egging it on, and he will start championing it and demanding that people go and in person be in their uh, state houses and stuff like that. He will call for gigantic, massive, nightmarish protests, and those protests will get ugly. That's if he loses with this in the Supreme Court. Uh, Judges, yes, Supreme Court, if I remember correctly, it was established post-war. Yeah, you're right. So, what do I think is going to happen? I think what is actually going to happen is that the Supreme Court is going to say, no, he's not an officer of the law or an officer of. They're going to come down on that first Colorado choice, which means he's not an officer to protect the uh, Constitution. He's the president who supports the Constitution. They're going to use specific in very tiny little words within this document, within the 14th Amendment, to say that he is not fit this definition within the 14th Amendment. Because let's look at the 14th Amendment itself. Where are you? Here we go. Let's read this. No person shall be a senator or representative in Congress. The president is neither one of those. Or elector of president and vice president. So he's not an elector of either of those. Or hold any office, civil or military, under the United States or any state who, having previously taken an oath, yeah, hold any office, the office of president. They're going to try and wiggle those three words right there, hold any office. They're going to wiggle that until it breaks, because that's what lawyers do. They just move words around. Let's keep reading though. Or under any state who, having previously taken an oath as a member of Congress or as an officer of the United States, and there's the officer of the United States, they're going to say that the president and Donald Trump, even when he was elected in 2020, was not an officer of the United States. They're going to say he wasn't. So he didn't take an oath as an officer. He took an oath to the office. But they're gonna ignore exactly those two letters right there. Those two letters. Or maybe just the R. Office ends with an E. They're just gonna ignore one specific letter. Our entire government is going to hinge on this little R right here. It really is. And that's insane. That the R's keep dicking up our government. Yeah, I guess it as above, so below. And then they're going to argue about this issue right here as an executive or judicial officer of any state to support the Constitution. So, I think in the presidential oath of office, he protects the Constitution, but this says support. So they're going to be saying, oh, well, he took an oath to protect it, but not support it, which is ridiculous and only a thing a dipshit would say. So if any Republican says that, they're a dipshit. That's all there is to it. Uh, the, you can support it, you can protect it, but you can't support it. You're just playing semantic word games. because you can't win properly, because your guy is the bad guy. Um, this will help Trump win the primary. It absolutely will. And why is that? If Joe Biden were blatantly, clearly breaking the Constitution, I wouldn't vote for him. I wouldn't support him. I wouldn't want him to be the candidate. I wouldn't. He's never done that. So that's why I begrudgingly support him at the moment. He's too old and he's out of touch with this whole Israel thing, but he's much better than Trump. Why will the Trump followers continue to support him and help him win this primary? Because they like it when I'm sad. That's it. That's all there is to it. They like it when liberals and leftists are unhappy. They don't care how much it hurts themselves. They don't care how much it hurts their kids. They don't care how much it hurts the country. They want the people left of them to be harmed. That's it. They want us to be harmed. And it's hard to argue with that. It's hard to tell them, hey, if your first principle is harm the people left of you, how do I factually talk them out of it? How do I argue with that? How do I convince them that the things they're saying aren't real and that Donald Trump actually did harm our Constitution and our government? They don't care because it's making me upset. It bothers me that Donald Trump harmed our country. That bothers me. But they like it. They like that it bothers me. They like that it bothers the people on the left. They like that it bothers the liberals and the Democrats. They like it. That's the point. The cruelty and the harm is the point. That is what they want. I was thinking about it all day. I was like, why would you continue to listen to the guy if you know for a fact that he has, and even courts have now decided that he has done an insurrection? Why would you continue to support him? Why would you want to follow him at that point? Why would you want to? Because you like it when Waldo's sad. It's abusive relations? Maybe. Well, they're not the ones being abused. They're the ones that are doing the abuse. They're doing things to harm others. They're the abusive ones, yeah. And there's nothing I could do about it. Um, yeah, I was thinking all day about why would you follow the bad guy? Well, you would follow the bad guy because you like the people he's hurting. Um, Bad guys are fun in fiction. I'm surrounded by bad guys. Look, there's Vader, and here's a little Boba Fett, and here's another Vader, and here's a Mandalorian, and look right over here, this is Hisoka. Hisoka, he's an evil nightmare monster clown. And I have another monster clown. I have a thing of I have another Vader over here, and I have Kefka, and I've got Bowser. Look, see, gay Bowser right here. Um, it's fun to root for the bad guy in fiction, not in real life. Don't root for the bad guy in real life. Why would you do that? Unless you want the bad guy to win so that the people you don't like are hurt. Did you have it abused yet? When they get abused, they'll turn on him? No, they will not. Boss, I completely disagree. They're not being helped by him. The Republican tax plans do not help the people who are following him. The people who are supporting him are not helped by his tax plans. They are not helped by closing the border. They are not helped by his economic plans. They are not helped by his police state that he wants to push. They are not helped by his environmental plans. They are not helped by his law enforcement pushes. They're not helped by him. They're being hurt by him. But it hurts me more. And that's the plan. Come here, Bobo. Oh, look at this, Bobo. You wouldn't hurt me, would you, Bobo? Hi, buddy. My name's Bobo. Hi, Bo. What you doing? You trying to lick me? He's got a shirt on. Look at him. So cool with the shirt. Say hi to everybody, Bobo. Cool, quick little Bobo break. Yeah? Okay. Very short break. Okay, there you go. He's getting tired. He's been running around all day. So, That happened. Um, I don't know what else to say about it. What do I think is going to happen in the future? I think it's going to hit the Supreme Court within the next within the next week or two. I think they have to do it real quick before the fifth. I think they have to do it before the fifth, and I think it will be taken up by them very quickly because this is a big fucking deal. It's an actual constitutional issue. A court has said this guy who's running for president can't because of the Constitution. The judges who take care of that are the Supreme Court. That's like their entire fucking thing. So they have to take it up. And I think that it'll come down from the Republicans. It'll be a 5-4. No, I think it'll be a 6-3 decision, honestly. Uh, all six right wing Republicans will say, no, you can't do that. That's too political for your polls. You can't do political things because it's too political. Whoa. You can't. The man is running for a political office, and there's going to be a poll. You vote in polls. They're going to say, don't be political. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I saw that Texas threw a hissy fit and said they were going to remove Biden, but so did Florida man, and they're not. They don't have any cases about it. They don't have any grounds to stand on. They don't have anybody in any of their judges pushing it. And even if they did, it's because they want to use the law to hurt the people they don't like. It's what they do with the law. It's what the law is for them. Hurt the people I don't like. It's how they operate. It's what they want. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I expect the 6-3 Republicans say you're not allowed to do that. Colorado puts him back on the ballot. He's on there on the 5th. Um, this very much helps him. He definitely wins the primary now. I mean, he was ahead, but now he's way ahead. He wins the primary. Then what happens after that? I think Jack Smith goes on, forward with his thing. Hopefully they will discuss with us when they make this decision. They'll decide, or they'll say things like, "Yes, he did an insurrection," something along those lines. That helps Jack Smith. So then the Jack Smith thing happens. They'll probably do that right afterward. They'll probably do that right afterward since they're in session. They're doing the things. They'll do the next two things because the Supreme Court has three fucking decisions to make about him. First, whether or not he's on Colorado. Second, whether or not he's immune, which we covered last week with Lawrence O'Donnell. He will not be immune. And then the third, whether or not he actually did an insurrection. I think the first two go his way, and I don't think that third one does. The first one, yeah, they can't keep you off that ballot. That's insane. Second, yes, he's not. No, he's not immune. And then I think that third one. No, so the second and third one go against him. So the second one's going to be against him. The third one's definitely going to be against him. And then Jack Smith hits him up in January and convicts him. Honestly, I think Jack Smith's stuff happens in January. It goes all the way through all of February and into March. I think around March, he gets convicted of blocking the government and doing the insurrection and gets sentenced possibly. And I think that even, and I think that's when the actual violence starts. I don't think it'll come from this first thing before the January 5th. I think March, around mid-March, we're going to have some light rebellion, a little bit of civil war coming in March. So that's my guesstimate. Um, how much? I'm not entirely sure, but some. Well, that's fun and interesting and terrible. What is everybody saying about it? What else is going on? So, let's see. These guys have said the thing. This is the one we looked at a moment ago. Um, Biden says, no question, Trump backed an insurrection. Would you get out of here, pop-ups? How dare you? All right, come on. Biden says, no question, Trump backed an insurrection. Okay. Does that matter? Not really. Uh, sounds like the plot to an A24 movie. You're right, KBP. I think you're onto something there. That'd be a fun Nick Offerman Civil War. That's what we're gonna call it. Nick Offerman Civil War. Or what's the not Nick? What's the character's name? Nick Offerman is the actor, but we want a Ron Swanson Civil War. There you go. Ron Swanson Civil War. President Joe Biden on Wednesday said there was no question his predecessor Donald Trump supported an insurrection, but that it was up to the courts whether that disqualifies him for running for president. So he agrees. Release date is March 24. Sweet. Is it really? That's amazing. Man, they're on it too. They know what's up. They've been paying attention. They're watching the stream. Thanks for watching the stream, everybody. A24. I appreciate that. No, I don't want to disable my ad blocker. Oh, hey, look. We did it anyway. The Colorado Supreme Court got it right. Critics of the court's ruling are breezily dismissing the notion that there should be any legal accountability for Trump's actions on January 6th. He did the insurrection. He should be held responsible for it. I think that makes sense. Are you going to scroll for me? Thing? No? Man, I get the weirdest problems. I can't scroll down. Okay, well, I guess we're just going to close that one. Okay. The Colorado ruling calls the originalists bluff. The disqualification of Donald Trump challenges the Supreme Court's conservatives to follow through on their stated beliefs. I think so too. But, like I said, originalists do whatever they feel, call it originalism. The originalists on the Supreme Court will ignore the Constitution, look you right in your eyes and tell you it's originalism. They'll do it. They don't care. They will feel like the Constitution says nothing about this, and they will feel it, and they will back it up by nothing, and the opposite will be true within any competent reading of the Constitution, and they will look you in the eye and tell you it's originalism. Because it doesn't matter. Originalism was whatever a Republican feels like it is. Let's see what this one has to say. Colorado Supreme Court has left the justices of the United States Supreme Court in the very uncomfortable position of having to prove that they have the courage of their stated convictions. We've read all that. There is no language limiting the power of the section to former Confederates. However, its scope is sweeping, with no requirement that those engaged in the specific conduct be convicted, right? Indeed, given the number of people who served in the Confederate Army and governments, such a requirement would have been impractical. Okay, so yeah. Let's see. Oh, good. Let's see if there's any more of this. There's nothing more there. Okay, what do his rivals have to say? Donald Trump's GOP rivals once again compelled to rally to his defense after Colorado ruling. You'd think that Florida man would be all about this, man. Like, if the person ahead of you in the race stumbles, you should be like, hey, he's disqualified, right? The person ahead of you in the race has done something disqualifying, and you're like, nah, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, keep going, bud. No, you say, hey, that guy is disqualified now. Maybe I can win now. Maybe. But Florida man does not do that. I don't understand why they're so nice to him. I don't get it. They're cutthroat and brutal and will take your rights away. Florida man, Ron DeSantis, will take your rights away, but he will give extra rights to Donald Trump. I don't understand it. I don't get it. He will take your rights away. He will tell you what you can and cannot learn in school. He will tell you who you can marry. He will tell you if you're allowed to have an abortion. Probably not. He will tell you what birth control you're allowed to have, and he will take your rights away. But not Trump. But not he won't lift a finger to slow he won't stop Trump from breaking the law. He won't. I don't get it. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. He will harm the American people, but he will bend over backwards to give Donald Trump extra rights, super rights, more rights than anyone's ever had before, make him immune to crime. I don't get it. Doesn't make any sense. What's he got? What's he doing for you, bud? What is he doing for you? I know what he's doing for him. He's hurting the left the most. He's hurting the left the most. Nobody does it better than Trump. Well, less than a month before the voting begins, Donald Trump's Republican rivals are once again rallying to his defense. This time after Colorado Supreme Court ruled to remove him. Yep. just as they had following Trump's successive indictments, he racked up 91 criminal charges. The GOP's frontrunner opponents cast the landmark decision, the first time in history. Wait, what? And one of the former presidents has vowed to appeal as inappropriate. They have, it's a fucking rough sentence. They have cast it as inappropriate, a stunt, and an attack on democracy. No. No. It is actual law. You know what this is? The Colorado decision is law and order. Really is. But they hate it because it's against one of their own. All right, Rhonda Santos has said, look, it's unfair. They're abusing power 100%. But the question is that going to work? And I think they have a playbook that unfortunately will work. It's not one thing, it's three. My headphones just died. Okay, they're okay. And I think they have a playbook that unfortunately will work, and it'll give Biden or the Democrat or whoever the ability to skate through this thing. That's their plan. The left hates Biden right now. We're all very unhappy with him. It's not like he's got an easy path. Let's see, who is this that's talking? Devin O'Malley. I think that it confirms Americans' deepest suspicions that many of our institutions can be weaponized against them. If you're a criminal, yes. The American government is, in fact, weaponized against criminals. Don't be a criminal. Why are Republicans so very often criminals? So it serves as a proof point for the former president. So it serves as a proof point for the former president. No, it doesn't. I would say that the rule of law, more than I know, rule of law means everyone's accountable. Right. Rule of law. Well, it's law and order. I mean, they love to say law and order. That's why I'm saying it. That's why I'm saying law and order, because they loved saying it. They say it all the time. They talk about how much law and order is important to them. Yet Donald Trump breaks the law constantly, and they don't care because they don't comprehend what the law is supposed to be. Chris Christie says, I don't think it's appropriate to take him off the ballot through the courts. He told the Associated Press, I think we have to beat him in the ballot box, and that's the way that defeat will be most validated by the American people. I don't know. Nikki Haley says, last thing we want is judges telling us who can and can't be on the ballot. Literally, that's their job, Nikki. Listen to me. Judges can decide the law. That's like what they do, man. That's what they do. And Vivek, the fake, does something fake and stupid. Yeah. It's still early, and when more things happen, I will find out, and I will feel it with you. But I'm feeling pretty crazy right now. I mean, I think it is the law being carried out properly, and it's gonna go down. It's gonna get to the Supreme Court, and they're gonna shoot it the fuck down because they don't give a shit about the law. They don't care about the law and order. They don't care about the rule of law. They do not care. They don't use the law properly. At Iowa rally, Trump doubles down on comments about immigrants poisoning the nation's blood. He's just saying that they're poisoning us. Former President Donald Trump on Tuesday defended his comments about migrants crossing the southern border, poisoning the blood of America. Kinda racist, bro. And he reinforced their message while denying any similarities to fascist writings others had noted. I never read, let me get his voice. Let me see if I can do his voice. I never read Mein Kampf, Trump said at the rally. Did he say anything else? Can we watch him say it? Is there a video here? No. But he never read it. He claims that he never read it. That doesn't surprise me because I don't think he can read. So I believe him when he says that. He probably heard about it. Immigrants in the U.S. illegally, Trump said Tuesday, are destroying the blood of our country. They're destroying the fabric of our country. Direct quote, destroying the blood of our country, destroying the fabric of our country. He's a fascist. He's gone from authoritarian to fascism now. And because that upsets me, he's going to get more support. They're going to love him. In a speech to more than 1,000 supporters on a podium flanked by a Christmas tree, Trump responded to mounting criticisms about his anti-immigrant blood purity rhetoric over the weekend. Several politicians and extremism experts have noted his language echoing writings about Hitler and purity of the Aryan blood, which underpinned Nazi Germany's systematic murder of millions of Jews and other undesirables. Yeah, well, we know how history works. Thank you. I think that he is a fascist, and that's a bad thing. We shouldn't let fascists be in charge of the country. Not a good idea, y'all. But uh, Republicans will support fascism if it irritates liberals. And they're proving it. One more story before we go play video games. What is this? I just saw this a moment ago. I don't know what it is. This is from the Ways and Means Committee. Mountains of evidence show Joe Biden was complicit in Hunter's global influence peddling scheme. Now, this is just a, what you call? This is like a press release from the Ways and Means Committee, which is controlled by Republicans. Key to Congress's impeachment inquiry is this fact. There is no doubt that Joe Biden was complicit in his son's global influence peddling scheme. And this gross abuse of office gives the appearance that the best way to influence the White House is to pay the president's son. From the campaign to the White House, President Biden and his allies have repeatedly denied any connection to his son's business dealings, claiming that he had never spoken to his son about his business, and later that he wasn't involved. But mountains of evidence released by the Ways and Means Committee, mountains? You really think so? Have thoroughly debunked these claims. No, they haven't, leaving little doubt that the President Biden was complicit in Hunter Biden's use of Biden brand to sell access to the White House and around the world. We know because, okay, here comes mountains of evidence, but it blew away when he opened the windows. Believe me, it was a mountain. You're right. Joe Biden communicated with Hunter Biden and his business associates. Okay? Joe Biden actively participated in his son's business dealings. Joe Biden took official actions that were tied to the Biden family business. Hunter Biden himself referred to his father as his family's only asset. Do you have like proof that he benefited from it? I don't think you do. Joe Biden communicated with Hunter and his business associates. The then Vice President Joe Biden used multiple email aliases and private email addresses to communicate with his son's business associate and main financial architect, directly refuting previously public statements that Biden has made that he has no knowledge of his son's business dealings. It further corroborates the previous testimony of IRS agents. And among recently released evidence from the Ways and Means Committee, here's some evidence. The document with data on 327 emails showing Joe's Biden correspondence via email aliases with a key Hunter Biden business associate. 54 emails exclusively between Hunter Biden's Eric Schwinn and Vice President Joe Biden. 38 emails from the White House email accounts to Joe Biden aliases and Hunter Biden copy. Okay. Do you have a crime? Is there a crime in this? Great, there are emails. Is there a crime here? Let's see. Just sending emails back and forth doesn't mean it's a crime. You're allowed to send emails back and forth between people. All rebels, explain to me one thing Tony brings to my table so that I desperately need that I'm willing to sign up for my family brand and pretty much the rest of my business life. Read the documents, people. Plain fucking English. Why in God's name would I give this marginal bully the keys to my family's own assets? He's just doing business? I don't know, man. Like, I'm not convinced. You know? Where's the checks? Where's the money? Where's the evidence? You're just saying that they talked. Great. What they talk about? Don't you have these? 54 of the emails were exclusively between Joe Biden and Hunter's uh, business partners, who was in charge of structuring the family's various shell companies that launder money around the world. Everybody does that. I'm not happy about it, but every fucking body does that. Even the people in the fucking Ways and Means Committee have shell fucking companies. That's capitalism, man. I don't see anything here about a law that was broken either. You got a fucking law that was broken? Any of them? Panama Papers. Did you mention any laws? I don't think you did. I didn't see any. I'm not convinced. They're going to investigate, and nothing's going to come of it, I suspect. So, that is all of that. Yeah, fun stuff, fun times, good times. What is next? So, I'm going to turn the lady back on. The very fun, very cool, everybody loves a robot lady. Here she is. Okay, robot lady. Now, I'm going to play a video game, and then you guys can tell me what you're thinking and what you're feeling, and if anybody hops in, they can tell us their feels about the politics. We don't have laws broken. We can insinuate that they did. Right. That's all that matters. The accusation is what matters. All right. Let's do the Vampire Survivors. We did that last night, and it was pretty good. We'll try that second little thing. Or maybe we'll do Garlic Boy again, but I really don't like Garlic Guy. I don't like that old Garlic Man. I don't like that old Garlic Man. We're going to go here, and then we're going to close that, and we're going to open this, and then we're going to put it on. Oops, nope. Wait, no, that's for WoW. This is for Vampire Survivors. Is that right? Looks kind of white. Looks kind of funny. I think it's too big. Why do I have to resize this sumbitch every single time? Come on, load. You guys like the white motif I've got going on right now? Yeah, it's great. Oh, geez. I think the stream crashed. Maybe. Wouldn't surprise
Gamble
me.
100. At KBP 24 dice roll result 4 you got half of the bet back.
Yeah, yeah. How about that? Is that gonna work? No? How about this?
I love burnt retinas.
That's what I bring you. I bring you the politics news, I bring you the feels, and I bring you burnt retinas. It is my specialty. What is this nonsense? Okay, let's turn that off, and then turn this on, and then go there, and then click on it. There it is. I got it. And that's from the sizes from yesterday. Okay. All right. So big. Why is it so big? Why is it so big? Go there. And I can bring it up here. There it is. Okay. All right. Then we go there. And we press the buttons. We go to, oh geez. Would you come on? Right size. There we go. Adventures. That sounds exciting. Let's try that second adventure. Oh, see. Okay. Let's go to World of Light and Dark. And start. Wait. Hold on. Let's power up. What do we need most? What do we need most? We need greed and growth and one reroll and defang. 3% of enemies spawn unable to deal damage per rank. Wow, that's a weird one. Never seen that before. And bite and recovery and cooldown. Mount is pretty expensive.
I am playing Final Fantasy X. I forgot how soul-crushing Blitzball is.
Dude, Blitzball is fantastic. I love it. It's so good. Area, sure. Speed, sure. Duration, sure. Let's spend all our money. We only have 5 coins left. That means you've done it right. Yeah, Blitzball's pretty good. I've won that first game one time. Was not easy. And let's go here. Imelda has sought a new life in the church until one night the peace is shattered by a monstrous attack. Backed into a corner, Imelda must call upon her family's power to survive. Start. Exciting. Ooh, I've never been in this level. This is a new level, right? Let's do Mad Groove first, as always. Bum bum bum. What?
How my
Oh,
team literally encircles and my ball carrier get 4v1 every encounter.
They are not smart. That is true. Let's do Lightning Ring. And then we'll take, yeah, we'll take the book. Might as well. And we'll take that. Okay. Yeah, it is rough to get those 4v1s. That does happen sometimes. But that just means that somebody somewhere is not being covered, hopefully. So you sneak off and pass it to them, maybe. And they'll get a real long run where they can make it to the end. That knife is pretty good. And these low levels. Die, fool. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world.
They just spin in place. I am on 6th overtime in tournament mode.
Who do we get? We got... Thank you, Melda Bell Peas. But the vampire's in another coffin. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Soror Clericy. Oh, okay. Joins the survivors. She has the book. Okay, great. Alright, adventure mode. Adventure! You guys feel that adventure? That was such an adventure. Alright, let's do water. Are you playing it on PS4, PS5? Or are you emulating it like a dirty, filthy pirate?
Swerks.
Okay. I don't know what that is, but that sounds cool. What the fuck this works?
Switch.
Oh, okay, Switch. Okay. Is that what we call Switches now? Is that what the kids call it? I'll ask the kids. They'll be like, what is that? They'll be like, a Switch. I'll be like, oh man. There's an X in there. Makes it way cooler. Spellbinder, thank you. And I need the axe. Yeah.
It's want shitty autocorrect says it is.
Autocorrect. Never heard of it. Alright, bats. I do want the spinach. I do want the spinach. But that means something doesn't get evolved. Can we survive without the spinach? Seems unlikely. Can I go out the front door? Probably not, right? Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. This place is full of fucking bats. Let me out. It's full of bats. A knife. You reach into the treasure chest and you pull out a knife. Okay. That's cool, thanks. Lightning ring, sure. Is that an eyeball a boss? Oh no. Reapers. Candles, sure. Should have done weapons. What am I thinking? Level the weapons first so you can evolve them. Idiot. All right, so what do you guys think is going to happen? Wild prediction time. What do you think is going to happen with the news and the old Johnny Trump?
Tom Hanks is the next celeb to die. Big news, nobody sees it coming.
Nice prediction. Okay, I'm on board. I mean, I'm not on board, but like, what's he die from? Plane crash? Ironically? Most ironic death ever. Be a meme for eternity. Volleyball factory explosion. Like he pumps up a volleyball.
Best case, the sun explodes and we are all relieved from this existence.
A little doomer, but okay. That's best case scenario. But what do you think is going to happen? I suspect that we would know that's coming ahead of time.
Somalian pirates.
Somalian pirates is what kills him? Okay, so his plane crashes. He survives, obviously. Somali pirates catch him, kill him. Okay. That would be super ironic. But they've never seen the movie, so they don't know why he's laughing. They caught him and they kind of recognize him from Big, but they don't recognize him from Captain Phillips movie, so like they don't know why he's laughing about the whole thing. I think he's just crazy. And they kill him. Yeah.
Look at me, I am the...
he keeps saying it and they don't get it. They're like, why does he keep saying that? It doesn't make any sense. Ooh, a piano. Can I play it? Can I play it? Can I pet that piano? No? Okay. I loves my stuff out. Magic wand needs the book. Holy water needs the orb. Uh-oh, sword ladies. Uh-oh. Did one of them bump into me? Didn't even notice. Squeeze some floor chicken. Floor chicken. Save me. Does that max it out? It does, but I still don't have the red book. Dang it. You're not a red book.
Only good thing that has come out of this 600 round overtime blitzball game is that my main team has gone up so many levers.
That's a good thing too. Who's your goalie? Who's your keeper? And is it the man named Keepa? And do you have the sphere shot? Are you using it properly? Wait, Final Fantasy X's on the Switch?
No, it's Jumal. He's 16. Catch. I have jacked shot.
You have jacked shot and you're still
Check
losing?
out Waldo's videos. https www.youtubecom at Waldo videos.
I did. It's Jumal. Nah, you gotta get
That
Keepa.
was a slow realization.
I know, it was really slow. How dare you call me slow? Well, yeah, I use Keepa. His name is Keepa. And he's the keeper. You know? Goalkeeper. Video game tells you what to do right there, man.
Their goalie has 20 catch.
You gotta get right up in his face then. Alright, jack shot from 1 inch away. But don't overuse it, somebody else will steal it from you. I used the jack shot so often that, like, other people copied it, and I was like, son of a bitch. What have I done? You're not what I want either.
That only adds 3 shot points and Titus' shot is only 19.
Okay. You might just have to kill him. No, I don't know. How do you beat a 20 catch then? If can't sphere shot get higher than that? Sphere shot does like a random number, right?
RN Jesus hates me.
RN Jesus hates you. Okay, well, it's because you don't pray enough. You know, it's because you sin against RN Jesus. What would the sin against RN Jesus be? I'm thinking now. What would a sin against RN Jesus be? Cheating at dice rolls? Playing chess? There's no RNG there. Have you played chess recently? Playing games that have no RNG at all. Ooh, purple. No, well, explosions when they expire. Explosions. Okay, that helps my book. It helps my ring. Yeah, we'll get that. Explodey book. Explodey book. Haha. Exploding lightning, yeah. Level 6. Uh-oh, Fire Knights. Look at them, coming at me with their flaming swords. One more on the book, right? One more on the book. Oh, that's a lot of flaming swords. No, get out of here. Why haven't I gotten the axe? Can I not get the axe with this guy? You'll have to take something. It's been this long and I haven't gotten the axe. That's unusual, I suppose. 5-0, there we go. We get that box right there. Get evolved. Yeah. I'll take the next weapon that pops up that isn't the clock lancet thing. Fire wand. There it is.
The music only makes this the better game.
I know it does. Like, it's so much more fun. And I can play it with my controller rather than the WASD. Not complaining about the WASD, but I think, like, yeah, this is better with controllers. Ooh, green knights. Knife is it? Almost one more for knife. Knife. Max knife, yeah. Infinite knives. Never stop knifing. Spinach. Who's next to level up? Probably the holy water. There's a red. Thank you. Yellow knights. Ooh, big boss. But he's dead. The knives really delete bosses. Pretty good about it. Okay, we're past the 15-minute mark, which means this isn't a 15-minute level. There are a few of those. Bumped into those last time. The boss rash was a 15-minute. Ding, ding, ding. What do I have? No, I don't have the blue orb to evolve my Wada. Or the duplicator to evolve my ring. What the heck's going on? Am I just getting real bad RNG? Did you curse me, Shinsinto, with the bad RNG? You might have. You gave it to me. Spreads like COVID.
I did.
Yeah, I figured. Seems like something you would do.
After round 700 of overtime I started cursing all of humanity.
You've... okay. That's... You watch Jujutsu Kaisen? Maybe... That's one of the more powerful curses in the world, is, Blitzball. The curse of Blitzball. Could be a devil on, Chainsaw Man as well. The Blitzball devil. Anything going up here? Hey. Is that a glitch or is that a secret or am I just glitching through the wall there? I'm probably just wall glitching. Alright. The lightning ring can't evolve. Jeez.
Part of the curse is that you speak like Waka from now no.
On. Let me see if I can do a Waka voice. I don't think I can. And it's highly racist, so don't cancel me. I'm talking like Waka from Final Fantasy X. Oh no, brother, you lost the game. When is a Vampire Survivor gonna give me the fire wand? I got that spinach up to level 5, bro. Not very good. I agree. That was bad and I should feel bad.
The result is at KBP 24. Sorry, keep trying. You lost 50 points.
Ooh, luck. Oh no, demons! They're coming for me. 19 minutes. We're doing pretty good, except if I can't evolve these things.
There are no winners tonight.
Everybody loses. Alright. Is that maxed out? It is. I'm going to hit that button right there. Have they all been triples? Except for that one that was a 5? Huh. Okay. I still want the duplicator, the red book, or the orb, but none of them have shown up. I don't think they're gonna show up. Yeah, they're just not gonna. Fuck off, Waldo. You don't get those things. Alright. Guess I'll just die. it's limiting what I can get. So, okay, all right. Well, yeah, it's just money now. Okay. I'm maxed out. It will not give me any new stuff. I guess that's part of adventure mode, right? It gives you exactly the tools it wants you to have. And what can you do with what we give you? It's kind of a... it's not a freeform mode. It's more like... Big bag. Okay. Gold. It's a challenge mode. Yeah. That's what I meant. Oh, can I do coins every time? Because I probably should. Ooh, purple. Alright, what are you? You're Heart of Fire. That helps the fireball, but that's all. Beginning at the... no. Oh, revives. Maybe. No. We're gonna reroll. Alright, what do we got? We got Gemini. I don't have any of those. Princess. I do have that, but it's not super helpful. Fun Bloodline. I have one of two of those, but not the bright one. Jeez. Should have taken the other one. Wicked Season. No. Well, it gives me more skips and banishes, but that's worthless. 3 bounces. Okay, that helps my wands. Okay, we'll do bouncing. Bouncing wands. Always coin bag. What could possibly go wrong? Now we're killing angel babies. Little baby angels. They're so cute. But they must die. You must die, angel babies. I kill you. Slightly bigger angels. Angel bells? What are those, like bell angels or something? Yeah, we kill you too. We're at 24 minutes. There we go. And we get the wheels. Or the dream catchers. I guess that's what those are. Those are dream catchers. Very fun. Killing dream catchers. Die, dream catchers, die. Right, this is going a lot better than the garlic guy level. I don't like the garlic guy. It's kind of a turd. Oh, there's an ugly angel thingy. I sure would like it to die. He died. What are we at? 25.5 minutes? Okay. Saving all the spicy breads and chickens for those last 2 minutes, I think. If I'm gonna fail, that's where it's gonna be. It's those last 2 minutes. Six minutes, and we're picking up speed. Oh yeah. Look at all these fools. Yeah. Big clones, big clones. Okay, so yes, this game is way more fun than Halls of Torment, but all the enemies just walk in a straight line towards you. In Halls of Torment, those slimes do like a dancing back and forth seesaw kind of motion, and then the dogs do like a spin move to like sneak around you, and the gargoyles fly around you in circles and try and spit stuff at you, and the worms crawl underground and like sneak up behind you and then spit at you from off the screen sometimes. But these fools just kind of walk straight line directly toward the center of the screen. So, do better. Vampire Survivor, that's what I'm telling you. You can do better. There is another new game that I wanted to get. I'll probably pick it up during the Christmas sale, but it was called Death Must Die. So, we'll try Death Must Die probably right after Christmas. Give that a shot too, since that's what I do now, is play Survivor-like games. Should I just give up on the whole politics thing and just play Survivor-like games? Maybe. Okay, yeah, last 2 minutes. There's the demons. There's the devils. Devil boss. Yeah, now we're getting intimate. Look at this. All up in my grill. "29 minutes. Let's see if I can go the distance. Oops, touched one of them. Big Green Knight dead. Good job. 45 more seconds. Oh, that Reaper came right at me. Well, those Reapers aren't scared of nothing. That Reaper don't fear. Alright, don't touch. Okay, come on. A few more coins right here in the last minute. Oh no. 20 seconds, come on. Ah. Dead. 20 seconds to go. Wait, you're not going to show me the... Did I press the buttons too fast? Dang it, I wanted to see that. Okay. Anyway, let's quit for now. Leave the adventure, and then we can quit. All right. So that was fun. That was not nice. What is today? Today is Wednesday. I will be back on Saturday. Saturday will be like the 21, 22, like the 23rd. I'll do a regular Saturday stream on the 23rd, see if there's any updates, and then I'll probably take the whole Christmas week off. I'll probably just take the whole week off, maybe. I might stream here and there if something big happens with Trump, but I'm probably definitely going to skip on Christmas Day and then maybe the rest of the week. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling. I'll let you know. I'll post it up in the Discord. If I am going to stream, I will put it up in the
Thanks,
Discord.
Waldo.
Discord. If you would like to,
Discord. https discord gg beignet tritix 8.
I'll tell you on the days that I'm going to stream, and I'll put it up in there if you'd like to listen and come in and say hello. And then after Christmas, I'll show you all the super fun Christmas presents I got. It'll be so good, guys. Um, I think that's it. Yeah. Uh, my name is Waldo Colorado. I appreciate you coming here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming in. I will talk to you again on Saturday.